No, it's gone wrong. That's recording. Hello there, and welcome to tonight's video. Actually here in Jarrow Cemetery, just for a little trip out. I can't stay here very long because it's nearly closing time for the cemetery, so if I stay here too long, I'm gonna get locked in probably. I'm not sure, maybe one gate gets left open, I'm not sure. But the thing is, it does say on the gate, if you're in here after closing time, it's a criminal offence. I'm not sure why that is, because in America, for example, most of the cemeteries, they don't even have fences around them or gates on or anything. You can just walk in any time of the day or night and no problem, you know. But here, apparently you can't go in after 8 o'clock, 8 in the evening, and but if in a couple of months time, I think it is, in the summer, when the summer ends more or less, I think it's October, it shuts at 5 o'clock, so that's even worse. I guess they don't like you going in the dark in here either. But anyway, what can you do, eh? Because anyway, apart from that, it's rather dull right now. I don't know if you can tell by the video here, but I'm under the trees, and it's a bit lighter over there, but it looks like it might be going to rain soon. I'm not sure. I think they mentioned on the weather forecast there might be some heavy thunderstorm showers or something, but I'm not sure. So and it's very windy as well, unfortunately. But I'm sitting here on this nice seat here. I don't know if you can see, it's just a regular sort of park bench type of a seat, you know. But it's a seat nevertheless. And I was here just the other day as well, the other night, and quite by accident, I was just walking about to head off out of here, and I found right in front of us the grave of my mum's one of my mum's best friend's husband's grave, and I wasn't even looking for it. It just was right there in front of us. And I recognised the name straight away. I thought, oh, that's the guy, you know. But I'll show you that in a minute. But I don't think the lighting's very good, so I don't know if it'll show up very well on here. But he's called Ernie. He was called Ernie. His real full name was Ernest. Apparently, I didn't know that. Well, I did. Well, I just known him as Ernie, basically. But he sadly passed away in 2012. And he was a good friend of me dad and me mum. He often used to take my mum and dad shopping sometimes. He'd give them a lift in the car, you know. So it was sad to hear when he actually passed away and stuff. But I'll just show you that in a minute. He was a good friend of both my mum and my dad, and I met him several times as well. Been to the house several times. I used to speak to him and stuff. But anyway, it's quite a nice night. It's quite mild at the minute, but the only thing that's spoiling it is the lighting and the wind, because it's like really windy, as I've just said before, haven't I? I'm kind of repeating myself here. And I've just been for something to eat. I went to Primrose Fish Grill, I think it's called, and I had been going to Paul's Fish Grill a couple of times, and this is the first time I've been to the Primrose one for a while. And I must say, I didn't find it quite as good as the Paul's one, and the worst thing about it was they don't actually have a card machine, so you have to pay by cash only. That's the only way you can pay. And I did ask them if they were going to get one. They says, oh no, we haven't got any plans to get one. I doubt we'll be getting one. So I thought that was a bit strange in this day and age, you know, no card machine in a takeaway food place, you know. But anyway, that's how it is. So here is Ernie's grave. Like I say, he was good friend of me, my dad and my mom, and he passed away in 2012, sadly. So, and I haven't seen Margaret for a while, his wife. Last time I seen Margaret was at my dad's funeral, which was about four or so years ago. I don't even think Margaret knows that my mom passed away. I don't know for sure, but I don't think she does, because we didn't have our phone number. You see, my mom had the phone number and it sort of got misplaced somewhere. So that was that, you know. So anyway, that's his grave. There's a lot of nice flowers, as you can see here, and a nice ornament of Jesus in the middle there. So there you have it. So I particularly like this part of the cemetery here. I always like this grass. It's like nice and soft to walk on. It's like I don't know if there's other like graves underneath here that hasn't got headstones on anymore. But now it's starting to rain, unfortunately. So my camera's going to get wet if I continue recording here, unfortunately. But I thought it was going to rain at some point. They said, like I said, they said on BBC Radio Newcastle that it might rain. It might be a thunderstorm. And I've got to go a long way back home yet. But yes, like I say, I really like this area here. It's the place where I shot some of a video a while ago. I was talking about a famous, like, I don't know, it's like almost like an urban legend. Somebody supposed to have fell out of a tree years ago in here. Somebody threw a brick at him or something, and that's how the story goes. And he fell out of the tree, and he passed away, sadly. Apparently, I don't know if the story's true or false, but I did hear that story a few times. And basically, what's supposed to have happened is the guy that fell out of the tree, his ghost's supposed to haunt the cemetery, but I've never heard any real stories of any sightings or anything. But from kids at school, back when I was at school at Springfield, some of them used to say they'd seen some stuff in here, but I don't know if they were just making it up or what. But I don't know. You never know, do you? These stories get carried around, and some of them are true, some of them aren't true. Probably most of them aren't, I don't know. So, yeah. I do apologise, the image stabiliser on this camera isn't the best. I do have a better phone with a better image stabiliser on, but I didn't bring that one with us tonight. I keep forgetting I've got to get out of here soon, because it's gonna be past closing time. So, but we'll just have a quick look around here before I leave. I once heard a voice in here, by the way, when I was here by myself once, and there was nobody around, nobody actually living people or anything. It was right next to us. I think it's on one of my videos, but I didn't post it. It was from ages ago. I don't think I posted it. I meant to, but I think something happened. I forget what happened. I don't think I've got the video anymore, unless it's on one of my hard drives somewhere. But apart from that, I'm not sure. But it was interesting. I've been in here in the dark before, as some of my viewers probably know. Some of these headstones. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Slip of the tongue. Headstones, not headphones. These headstones are leaning forward quite a bit there, I'm noticing. Hope they don't topple over or anything. I'm sure someone will fix them if they do. Right then, I've just noticed the time, and it's actually after 7:45. So I will have to be heading out of here, unfortunately. I should have come earlier, but I couldn't because I had some phone calls and things to deal with. So I'm here a bit later than planned. Not that I actually really planned definitely to come here, but you know, I should have been here earlier, is what I'm saying. But it's yep, this is quite a large cemetery, as most of you will probably know if you live in Jarrow or Hebburn. I think it's actually bigger than Hebburn Cemetery. I like Hebburn Cemetery as well, but it's apparently it's got security cameras in now or something. I haven't seen them because I haven't been there for a while, but and I'm not sure which one's closer to my house, this one or the Hebburn one. because I live in Hebden, but I used to live in Jarrow, but the part of Hebden I live in is very close to Jarrow. It's just like on the border type of thing between Jarrow and Hebden. So, and another thing, I'm not using the camera with a really wide angle lens tonight, so I kind of get much of the view in behind us and stuff, but it's still not bad, you know. But this is an older camera, well, phone that I'm using. I will use this phone mainly for the phone. The other phones I use for the cameras and browsing the internet and stuff, but this one I just use mainly for the phone, but sometimes for the videos. But I have to transfer the videos from this one onto my other phones in order to edit them, because this phone won't let you edit on it because it's not Android. So I kind of do that on here on this phone. So anyway, I'm wandering into the darker spots now. I should stay in the light area. I was going to hold the phone with my other hand, but it's in the way of the lens, you can't really do that. Plus this phone's inside of a case as well, so I can't really flip it around. Plus I'd be upside down if I did that, I think. You don't want that. There's like some balloons over there. I thought it was a person that like extend quite high into the air. It looks like somebody in a council like jacket with a fluorescent orange on or something. From here it does, but I think it's just some balloons because I can see them wavering around in the wind. So actually it was around somewhere over here, but I once heard the voice I mentioned, but I think it was over there. But I'm not trying to record anything like that tonight. I'm not doing any paranormal stuff right now or anything. I'm just basically doing a video in here because I like cemeteries and places that are interesting and stuff, as a lot of people do, you know, like cemeteries. A lot of people don't, of course, but you know, some do. Whatever. Holy freaking shit. What was that? I could have sworn someone was... I just heard someone or something going across the grass behind us. I heard someone running across the grass. I was convinced there was somebody behind us running past there. There's nobody here. That was weird. I'm not just imagining things here. I just heard... It's not windy under here much, and I just heard the sound of feet going across the grass, because there's loose bits of grass on the grass, and I could have sworn I just heard something move across the grass. There's no birds either or anything like that. Actually, I'm just going to walk back to see if it could have been something else, but that was just strange. Sorry, I put my hand across the... This exposure, it doesn't handle low lighting too well. It keeps changing. I keep going bleached out. The colour keeps bleaching out. So I do apologise about that. Unless... No, I don't think it was that. There's some sort of a vase or some flowers down here. It looks too heavy for the wind to move it. Plus it wasn't really windy over here when I walked across there. So that's strange. So I don't know what that was. But anyway, I'll just go over here and I'll have to head out now because I'm forgetting the time again. Right, so... And I've gone into almost monochrome here because I went under the dark bit under the trees there. And like I say, the exposure on this camera's hopeless for low lighting, you know. So, I'll try to put this as far away from us as possible so I can get more background in here, type of thing. Right, so just going to take one last brief look around here before I leave. Oops. Because there's lots of bushes over there. It's nice over that part as well. There's lots of bushes surrounding the graves and stuff. So whoever does the plants in here and the bushes will do a really good job, and with the flowers as well. Well, obviously the flowers are done by relatives and family members mostly on the graves, but the bushes and that, I don't know who does them, but there's a few nice ones spotted around the place, you know. Especially that one over there in the middle there, you can see. I know it's like a conifer or something, but there's not many of them in here, so I guess somebody must have planted that there. maybe. So yeah, there's another grave leaning over there, so that might need fixed at some point, I should imagine, and what have you. So, and my granddad's apparently buried in here somewhere, but I have no idea where, and I don't think he has a headstone as far as I know, so I've never been able to find that, unfortunately. So we'll just have one last view around here, and then I'm gonna have to leave. Right, okay then, I'm gonna have to leave it for now, end this video here, because it's gonna close in a minute and I don't want to get locked in or fined or arrested or one of them things. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief look around inside Jarrow Cemetery here. I know I've just covered one sort of small area of it. It stretches for like quite far, you know, so it's a huge place. But as usual, if you'd like to see more videos from me at some point, please don't forget to subscribe. And there's definitely some people over there. And if you've got anything you'd like to say or ask me, please feel free to just put it down in the comments, and I shall get back to you ASAP, I promise you that. So yep, so it's goodbye from me for now, and I shall catch you all on the next video. So it's good night stroke goodbye from me here live in, well, live now but not on the video if you're watching it, because it's recording, in it. So anyway, it's bye from me here from Jarrow Cemetery. So bye for now. Ta-ra.